there have been broad bipartisan concerns about business practices leading to massive concentrations of economic power in our modern online economy.
In just a couple of months, we've had over 5,500 arrests nationwide, and 1,100 of those have been charged federally. Here in Memphis, we've had 64 suspects who have been charged federally.
One of the things that I've noticed around the country is the effectiveness of real-time crime centers that involve bringing new technology, including cameras and technology called ShotSpotter, into the cities. And we're going to start making more federal money available to help localities deploy these technologies.
We should never forget that our core mission is protecting our communities from violent crime. This is not a discretionary function of government. It's the very reason we establish governments.
The global settlement announced today involves the company pleading guilty to 3 felony counts for defrauding the United States and violating the anti-kickback statute from 2009 to 2017. In addition to the company having agreed to plead guilty to these 3 felony counts, the company has agreed to a $3.544 billion criminal fine and a $2 billion criminal forfeiture amount. Further, on top of those, to resolve its civil liability, Purdue Pharma has agreed to $2.8 billion in damages to the United States.
We're also here today because we want the Minneapolis Police Department and all other law enforcement in this country to comply at all times with the Constitution and other laws that protect us and ensure safe policing. We're here for another reason. We want all people in this nation to be secure in their persons and to know that the United States Department of Justice is committed to protecting the constitutional rights of all persons.
Consistent with the founding principles and best traditions of our country, the United States Department of Justice stands firmly and unequivocally against anti-Semitism. We will not hesitate to take action where anti-Semitic conduct rises to the level of a federal offense. That is as true online as it is offline. We have no tolerance for that behavior and will continue to prosecute such conduct as appropriate. Most importantly, we will continue to uphold the rule of law for all Americans.